to control the cars we drive, your child's favorite video game, or the smartphones we use. Semiconductors play a big role in our everyday lives. This week, the president signed a landmark bill to invest tens of billions of dollars in the research and production of those all-important little devices. Students at Kettering University in Flint could see this investment in a major way in the future and are soaking up all the knowledge they can inside of their classrooms. In this lab at Kettering University, Associate Professor Dr. David Foster is providing some one-on-one instruction.
You have to sit next to an expert and get the wisdom from them. I mean, the knowledge comes out of the book, the wisdom comes out of the people.
The wisdom he's providing?
This is what a chip does, this is how you use it in a circuit, so you're familiar with what the function needs to be.
The fundamental concepts about what goes inside of a chip, also called a semiconductor or a microprocessor.
Then we go into class to design, now how do you design the logic and the functionality in that chip? Are you going to make something that can decode video very well, or filter out audio signals, or decompress various other kinds of signals?
We're leading the world again for the next decades.
Tuesday, President Biden signed the Bipartisan Chips and Science Act into law. It will include more than $50 billion for U.S. companies to manufacture semiconductors and conduct scientific research. This includes investments in building a STEM workforce through expanding access to STEM education, particularly in rural areas.
It will give people in the United States the idea that this is a valid field to go into, this is what they should be going to college for, there is a future for this because the country is very invested in this.
An investment he feels is well worth it, especially for the bright minds he teaches every day.
Companies love our students. We have an integrated co-op program that starts from the freshman year. Most students will graduate in a 4.5 year, which are our standard track. Some students get a jump start and can get it in 4 years.
Now, the CHIPS Act hasn't come without some criticism. It passed in the Senate by 64 to 33. 17 GOP senators supported it, but Republicans who opposed it say the billions in subsidies and tax credits are going to a specific industry that doesn't need additional government handouts.